Well, well, well. Look who decided to summon me from the depths of hell itself. Aren't you quite the cheeky, cheeky summoner? Oh. Really? So what brings you... Well, the idea to summon someone like me. Is that right? You want to try your hand at making someone like me submit for you? My, how bold of you. Oh. You think you know how to take care of me? I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try, sweetie. Eek! Please put me down. Well, I do love being picked up like this. Trust me, I do. Might I add, it's even better that it's in your arms, my dear summoner. I was trying to do something here. I was trying to make a deal with you. However, you had to be the cheeky, cheeky summoner teasing me. Get me all subby-minded for you, too. Do I look like a princess to you? You know what? Don't answer that. Why? Oh, well, it's because I'll get flustered and probably melt. If you even decide to answer that silly question of mine. I could use my wings to escape, but, well, you see... I'm not naming any names here, but a certain cheeky summoner has my wings pinned against her. So I can't really do much now in this position. I mean, I'm not complaining. At least not too much. There's a certain cheeky summoner being a smug-ass distraction. What do I mean? Well, the view here is pretty beautiful. I get to see her looking down at me, with that smug smirk all over her lips. I get to feel how wet you are against me. Well, of course, I know a woman like you. Well, she has her needs, don't you? That's what I thought. I know you have your needs, darling. You have me held captive here in your big, strong arms. My, whatever will you do with me, my oh-so-cheeky summoner? Thinking about it. Would you like it if I called you something else? What if I just called you my mistress? Yes, mistress. Would you like that? Mistress. Oh, it sounds so good. It sounds so good calling you that. It really does. My. Your arms hold me tighter against you at that. It seems I hit the mark there, didn't I? Am I testing you, my mistress? Maybe I am. What about it? The real question is, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Does mistress want to put her pet in her place? Your arms feel so strong and warm. You want to keep your pet close and never let go. Is that right? I had no idea I was now your pet. When were you going to tell me? When When was I going to be told this? Are you sure you can handle a succubus being your pet? Do you think you can tame me? Do you think you can tame me and... Oh, I don't know. Can you make me a good girl for you? You tell me, darling. Wonderful. It seems we have a deal then. Oh, you're so sweet to me, mistress. Your touch feels so good. Your arms really feel so safe. I could relax for hours on end in your arms like this, leaning my head against your shoulder or against your chest. Listen so well to you. Well, you know the saying, right? Mistress does know best, after all. That's right. Is this too much for you? What am I talking about? I mean, this between us, that's forming between us. Me calling you my mistress, and you calling me your pet. Do you think or feel it's too much? I don't want you uncomfortable or anything with me. I'm supposed to make you feel safe, cherished, and appreciated. If there's ever anything you want me to change, please let me know. I want to make sure you're okay. I want to make sure you're comfortable with me. Oh, darling. I know you have all of this dominant energy. Does my darling mistress want to play with me? Does she want to play with her pet? We could have so much fun together, you and I. Me on my knees, ass up in the air for you. You standing over me, grabbing my collar, and gently tilting my head a little, so our eyes meet, staring into each other's eyes. Telling me what to do, what to say, all under your spell, under your control. You would be surprised, but I am very flexible. In more ways than one, my darling mistress. Of course, there's more to this than just satisfying our needs. There's a connection here. Yes, there's a connection here between us on a deeper level. Forged through casual conversation, no matter what we may talk about between us. However, even when we do talk, your hands like to wander. Someone wants me to be a good pet for her, don't you? Isn't that right, my darling mistress? Such a greedy mistress, aren't you? Is that right? Are you greedy with your touch? It feels so good. I love your touch, mistress. Yes, I really do love your touch. Is it such a bad thing, being greedy, possessive over your pet? Is it such a bad thing, being greedy, possessive over your owned property? I'm so curious and interested about something, my dear. About what? Well, to answer that, I have one last question for you, my dear. What plans do you have for me, my darling mistress? I look forward to seeing what those plans